Yeah, we don't need to unless you don't want to bring it, but it's just that it's a harder implant, so when people try to get to the size they want and try to change them out, there's scar tissue built up under your muscle.
The moon lights up the evening night. The ghosts and goblins wait in delight. On this Hallows Eve, the hordes from hell shriek in the night and mark souls to deceive as Ragoel prepares to fight Samael on Hallows Eve. The young and old will laugh and weave their dance to roam and deceive, to feint a trick and state their plea for treats that they perceive. Ragoel will win and save those souls who truly do believe. But Samael will take marked souls in pain they can't relieve and drag them through thy gates of hell. Midnight on Hallows Eve.
The stars, the lights, they shine. Do you love the arts? Well, you've come on time. We have the music, the stories, the performances, all creatives. But shh. At 11:11 we pause. A moment of inspiration so your soul can glow. Then back to the spotlight. Center stage.
Welcome to our Hallows Eve show.
Welcome.
Welcome to Center Stage.
Welcome to Center Stage. And today's episode is Hallows Eve, which is a week prior to Halloween. However, we want to, embrace what it's all about. The good, the evil, the in-between, kind of like people. We love them, we hate them, and
That's the way it is. Our first guest today is going to be Chris Autore, cabaret singer, enthusiast, and extraordinaire. Chris, how are we doing?
Welcome, Chris.
I'm doing fine. Good morning, everybody.
hello, Chris. Thank you
Chris.
so much for being here.
Oh, I
on
would
Center
miss it
Stage.
for the world.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about your experience. You've been working in Florida, but now he was telling us that he's going to New York. So tell us a little bit.
It's a hell of a town. So I'm branching out to New York now after being in Florida for 40 years. And I'm going into the cabaret community by doing a show in New York November 5th. I'm celebrating 75 years in show business.
Wow. So really?
You started in the crib.
Yes. You were 5 years old when you started, is that what you
I was
said?
5 years old on the Horn and Hardart Children's
You
Hour.
look really good.
When I was 5.
Gosh, look at that
I was
skin.
there with Connie Francis, who was 12.
Well,
Tell us who Connie Francis is. I'm sorry.
yes, go ahead.
So Connie Francis is a very famous singer from the 50s and 60s.
Of course.
Who lived here in Florida, who's recently passed away. She invited me to her home for my birthday last June, and I got to sing and play for her. And she came to Maggiano's in Boca to see me a few times. I sang to her then. But we've been on and off for 75 years.
Wow.
She sang with me in 1978 at the Limelight Disco in Hollywood on Pembroke Road when that was in 1978. And we've remained friends. We met on that little TV show years ago.
Wow. I had the honor of interviewing her a few months ago for the Brooklyn to Boca show, and she came, and it was amazing. It was such an honor. So tell us a little bit about, though, your background and how did you get on the show when you were 5?
Well, it all started when my grandmother taught me how to sing in Italian when I was 3 years old.
What did you learn?
I learned a song by Vic Damone called "You're Breaking My Heart 'Cause You're Leaving."
But that's not how she said it. It's in Italian,
In
right?
Italian, it was "La rosa di bianco vestita, geluce deschiuder granzol."
Bene, bravo. So tell us about the sequence of events and what has led you to where you are today.
So after my grandmother taught me how to sing, my parents heard about this TV show in New York City that featured young talent. So they drove me to New York for an audition. I sang that song in Italian and I nailed it and I got the job.
Wow, and it's been ever since. You've been living the life.
And then when I was 6 years old, I got to sing with Tony Bennett at the Schubert Theater in New Haven, Connecticut.
Yikes.
Wow, and Tony Bennett.
Well, the producers of the show thought it would be a great idea to have this little kid sing with a celebrity. So
how old was Tony Bennett at the time?
I have no idea.
Because he's still around, right? Or
No, he
away?
passed away.
I knew that. Just checking to make sure you remember.
Yeah.
No. Wow.
So tell us, do you write songs now?
I do not write songs.
So
I'm a pop artist. I do all kinds of music here in Florida. I do everything from Sinatra to disco.
what's your favorite?
I like to do dance music. I like to see people
Really?
dancing to my music.
Oh, what kind?
Anything with a
Any
beat.
Specific? Okay.
Current music.
Is it? Oh, really? So, like, tell me something that's current that you like.
Well, I used to sing that song by Lizzo, It's About Damn Time. And people used to be jumping on the bar when I sang that one.
It's a great song.
Wow.
But,
wow.
you know, I'm in a restaurant. Maggiano's is a Frank Sinatra restaurant.
Right.
So you have to
right.
do a lot of dinner Sinatra kind of style music. But then after the first hour, I just let it go and I do what I have to do.
Good.
And
But
people
you do it
really
in that
enjoy
style?
it. What's that?
I'm sorry. You're still talking, but you're saying it, but that you do Frank Sinatra style, but then you change it, and then you do it in that style?
I play to the room. Whatever I see out there, that tells me what to sing. And when you play the room, that means you never go stale. You're always working a different night, a different style. And they give me my freedom there to do whatever makes the people happy.
The regular Maggiano's a regular gig. What can they?
I've been there for 16 years.
16 years. How can people in Florida find you there? What days?
I'm there Fridays and Saturday nights from 7 to 9. My only public venue.
And how much time are you there for?
2 hours.
Wow, 2 hours on the piano, or you're?
I don't play the piano there anymore. I decided to get my chops going with the cabaret stand-up. This way here I can walk out to the tables and sing to the people.
That's what I want to talk
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
right? The cabaret. How exciting.
Well, the cabaret is another animal. What they're doing in New York and what they do in Florida is a different. Cabaret is storytelling through music. My story is I started at 1950 to 2025. And it's all about how I started in this business, who I brushed up against, Connie Francis, Eddie Fisher, Rosemary Clooney. I watched Eddie Fisher marry Debbie Reynolds at Grow Singers at the Catskill Mountains. Then I watched him marry Elizabeth Taylor at the same venue.
Wow.
Milton
so
Berle.
you grew up with the classics.
Milton Berle threw me out of one of his afternoon rehearsals.
Have you written a book about all this?
The Cabaret Show is my book.
Is your book?
It's going to be videoed, and so we could see from there where we go.
Wow.
And
It's
what's
a bio
it
show.
called?
So tell us about the show. Yes. What's it called? And
It's called Look at Me Now.
Mhm.
It shows a picture of me at 5 years old and a picture of me now, and that's why it's called Look at Me Now. It's all about my start on TV in 1950 with a lot of big stars. Tallulah Bankhead, too young for you. I mean, you're too young for that. But Tallulah Bankhead was a big star in 1950, and she used to take a puff of her cigarette, and she used to call me her little darling. Because I was the youngest, smallest kid in the show.
Oh my gosh.
My picture's in the 1951 TV guide with all of the stars.
Wow. Well, you still look so young.
Thank
I
you.
mean, and I can tell what my question is I'm going to ask you, since I'm Wonder Woman today, what is your superpower? And I mean, besides looking like you're 30, and you know,
It's
you've been
just
working so long.
stay moving, stay ambitious. I'm always looking to reinvent myself all the time. And it's time now to move to New York and do this show. And I'm going to be doing it at the Delray Beach Playhouse as well in the spring, and then another encore show in New York.
Oh, great. So yeah, just keep going.
So you're going to be a snowbird?
I live here.
But you said you're moving to New York.
I'm moving to New York with the music.
Okay.
Like
He's-
I'm moving on to another level of entertainment.
And if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
I've done everything there is to do in this business, but I've never done a cabaret show.
Oh, amazing.
That's
What a
why.
life to have, right? To
That's
do
why.
to do everything in this. Have you ever been on stage as an actor aside from this cabaret?
Yes, when I was a kid, I was at the Oakdale Musical Theater in The King and I and Carousel.
Oh, I love those.
I was
shows.
12 years old.
Oh, fantastic! My
So,
gosh.
Alicia, what is your signature question?
I don't remember. No, I'm kidding.
What's your favorite quote?
Yeah, yeah. I was kidding. Okay. No, yes. What inspires you the most in life that you can equate to a quote of yours?
I can't live without music. I can't retire. If I retire, I feel that I will die.
Yeah.
I have to keep moving. My favorite quote is, if you don't ask, you don't get. And from being out of New York for 40 years, everyone I used to know in New York don't know who I am anymore. What I did was I went on social media and I made friends with a lot of people who are singing in New York, who then viewed my page and my social media, got to know a lot of people. Now I have a sold-out show coming November 5th because I made friends through social media with everybody who is anybody up there. I got them interested in me, and that's how I got to do the show.
I love that. I love that because you're having, like you said, you'd love to reinvent yourself. And that is a form of constantly renewing and being born again in a sense where you are touching base with who you were created to be.
What am I going to do next?
But
That's
wait,
what I
there's
always say to
more.
myself.
But wait, there's
Fantastic.
more.
Wow. So in the 75 years you've been doing this, is there anything you think you should have changed in doing it, or or is there anything that you regret that you didn't do?
I think I'm where I belong. I think that I did everything right. I followed the Lord. So I came to Florida. Florida was very good to me for 40 years. But now I've reached a ceiling where playing in clubs isn't working for me anymore. It's only putting butter on the table. But I got to do this show in New York. I've got to sing with a band. I've got to bring in all of the major cabaret singers in New York who are coming to my show in a couple of weeks. And it's very exciting. I have a director. I'm a director. I'm a choreographer and a director. But I needed a director to have eyes on me. So I wrote the show. But he took it and said I did a great job, but don't say this and don't say that. Do this, do that, which was what a director does. And it made me feel like $1 million because I produced this show. And I have a wonderful director who is an actor in New York. And he knows. In fact, I was on the phone with him this morning, and he was going through my script. And I had a line in there where in 1963 I had the joy of meeting my girlfriend, Christine, in high school. And then he said to me, take that joy out of there and just say, I met my girlfriend in 1963 in high school. Mm-hmm. So he tells me what is going to work for New York and what isn't going to work.
Right.
Are you still with her?
I'm sorry, she passed away.
Did you say that? Did I miss something? I'm sorry. God bless. Okay,
Yeah.
but what a great story. The way you make it sound, it's like, yeah, she's still around because it's so alive. And I love that about you, the way you narrate everything about
And my
your
son
life.
is 57 years old, and he's a musician. He plays guitar, piano, drums, saxophone. He can sing, but he's not in the business. But he's got all that talent.
Wow.
Well, okay, so as a director, producer, and a person who has done all these wonderful things, if you could sit down with your 5-year-old self, just starting out before you go on the show for the first time, what advice would you give him?
Don't be shy.
Rhea, yeah.
That was my problem. I was a very good kid, and I was very shy, and I never wanted to offend anyone. I never wanted to cause any, I didn't want to be rude. I wasn't as quick as the kids are today. I was brought up to be respectful. And so when somebody asked me a question, I didn't know what to answer. And that's the only thing I regret
you
because
the middle
it
child?
was a damper in my career, being when somebody told me to sing, and I would close up.
Go inward instead of
Right.
outward. I know exactly how you feel because
I was on the
that's how I
stage
was.
at the Schubert Theater in New Haven, Connecticut, singing with Tony Bennett, and I was scared to death. Where I know the children today, they're not afraid. They can do it. It's a different world.
Yeah, well, some can, and you know, and it's wonderful now you figured that out though, because you're still
Well, I'm
young.
not shy anymore.
Are you the
Exactly.
middle child?
I'm the only child.
Okay.
So how? So that you say you're gonna have a cabaret show here in Florida. How can people get a hold of tickets, or where are you gonna be?
Well, on social media, I will be advertising the show at the Delray Beach Playhouse in the spring when I can get them to give me a date. And when that's in process, I will blast it all over social media.
Wow. Then maybe we have to have you back right before that show,
That would be
so
great.
then you can show our audience what you're gonna do.
I would love to have you all attend that show.
That's great.
I really
It's
am
gonna be the
curious about it.
Lunchbox show.
Yes.
Lunchbox show. How
Right, you
about
get lunch and a show.
that? Wow.
Oh, so exciting.
Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break now, so our sponsors can pay for what we're doing, and we'll come back with Tammy Hernandez.
At 11:11 we pause. With a deep breath, close your eyes. Breathe in slowly. Imagine a gentle wave rolling towards the shore. As you exhale, picture the stillness at the crest of the wave. Breathe in the love in your heart. Exhale and release all your love to the extremities. At 11:11, remember peace begins with the breath. Love begins with the heart. And kindness is the gift we can all share. And that's Center Stage, brought to you by Sea Sirens.
Frank A. Ruffolo, a renowned author and screenwriter known for his books such as 10048, Blue Falcon, Memoir of a Soldier, and his latest, Samuel of Sarah. Check out his website, frankaruffolo.com, for more info or purchase his books on Amazon.
This is Smoke Barbecue. We're located in Fort Lauderdale at 3351 Northeast 32nd Street, Fort Lauderdale 33308. Our website is www.eatsmokebbq.com. It's EATSMOKEBBQ.com. You can order online. We also do catering for 10 to 10,000.
If you are looking to bring your family out to an incredible food venue, this is the place. We're at Smoke Barbecue in East Fort Lauderdale. Everything is amazing. You can see their faces on our crew, and the amount of food that they have taken down in about 15 minutes is absolutely unbelievable.
And we're still going. I can't talk, I'm eating.
And everything is coming. So here, let's eat.
She's the only girl I know that can take a shower without
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back
You
to
see,
Center Stage.
everyone's chatting away because we're having a great time.
Would that be like not nice to say on air?
You can say whatever you want.
Is it okay?
All right, but
It's an old joke I have from years ago.
maybe he should. You want to introduce Tammy to the crowd, to the audience? Yeah, I'm down. It's a rhetorical.
me?
I'm talking to you. Come on.
see your
Hey,
eyes.
me neither. All right.
sure, I would
So
love to
welcome back to
introduce
Center
Tammy.
Stage. We're
Tammy
here now with
Hernandez?
the one and only Tammy Hernandez from. Okay.
You
I'm
can do
from-
it better than me.
Oh, I'm from Key West, Florida, and I guess I'm a social media influencer. So,
Yeah, it's so cool. Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
you're
Tammy, for being here, for sharing your greatness with us, because I know you have a lot in you, and a lot. I was telling, I think it was Donna Freddie, I don't know if they remember, but I said, that Tammy, she's very bright. I knew she is.
yes.
Yeah, don't be fooled by her looks, guys.
Well, she looks very bright too. So,
Yeah.
so tell us a little bit about yourself and your whole business empire that you're building here.
Well, I'm from Key West, Florida, born and raised. was partners in a bar down there for many a years. We have actually a cabaret, but it's a drag queens. So, and prior to that, my parents had the Pigeon House Patio restaurant, which we sold to Kelly McGillis. And the Pigeon House Patio was the original building for Pan Am International flights. It was their home location.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, but like the audience, do you understand what Pan Am is? They were like the originals, like where you would go on a flight and it was very elegant. And that's the building?
Yeah, that was in my family for over 200 years. But it was where they did their first international flights from, and where you would buy the tickets. And then the restaurant my parents had that they had down there was the Pigeon House Patio, because prior to Pan Am, it's where they had all the carrier pigeons to send the mail back and forth.
I got news for you all.
Tell me.
Pan Am is coming back.
Yes.
I know.
I heard.
Amazing.
Oh, this is so cool. This is like a movie.
Yeah,
Okay. So how was it like growing up in that environment?
It was good. My mother's third husband had a boyfriend. It was good. It was different. Key West is different than.
Her third husband had a boyfriend, or
Yeah.
she had also had a
No,
boyfriend?
he had a boyfriend.
Okay, so he had a boyfriend, and then you grew up with a drag, like.
So it was a drag.
Yeah, we had drag queens,
That
on
is
one side.
so
The other side, my uncle was the police chief and city
No,
and
no,
the county
no.
mayor and city commissioners and the construction company. So yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
basically you guys had the whole town. It was.
Yeah, and I grew up, because Key West, it's not judgmental like the rest of the world. Hence, that explains my look. Because I grew up thinking all this stuff's normal, Fantasy Fest is normal, costumes are normal, Tutu Tuesdays are normal, that you wear a tutu to work on Tuesday. And then I moved to Boca.
What brought you to Boca?
My view, when I was looking at things, I had an ocean view from every room. And thought, oh, this is cute, let's buy this. Yeah.
But at the same time, you're also a realtor, like a.
Yeah, I do say, and my kids and coach soccer and ran multiple businesses, had a PI business.
No way. A PI?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Which stands for, hold on.
Private investigator.
You did?
Yeah, I served a subpoena on a wave runner. Bought me a tennis
Man. Whoa,
Yes,
man.
Yes,
So-
you are
Wow.
Wonder Woman.
So
could
when
see.
I moved up here, and I sort of didn't fit into my building so well, so that's when I was on a European cruise, and somebody was saying that a person who originally liked me then didn't like me, said that my dog was barking in the building. My dog wasn't even in the city limits. My dog wasn't anywhere around. He was with his English butler. And
You had an English butler?
for Gizmo.
yeah, well, that was Lilo, but Lilo had passed away. So I'm getting a phone call that my dog can't be in the building because it was a non-pet building and he's a service dog because I have a detached retina. So I then created a skit, a whole series on Instagram, created an account that was, because prior to that I didn't have a social. So in 2017, my trainer and I created a thing of my dog driving Ferraris, driving boats, going to the gym, and doing all this stuff while I'm out of town so I can post it to piss off the person in the building who said my dog was doing all this stuff when he wasn't. And
He was busy doing other things.
It only gets
Driving
better.
Ferraris.
It only gets better.
so I didn't know that there were these forums that since for over 20 years were trying to identify me, since I owned a bar in Key West, wore multiple costumes, identify her. So I came out in one of the videos as I was leaving for a trip to Mexico, and all of a sudden my following count jumped to like 200,000.
Wow.
Within hours. By the time I landed, it was at 500,000 because I appeared in one of the videos and they said, and they tagged me in it and said, that's her. And so they went on these forums And it blew up because all of my socials were private until then.
Ah, okay. So that's
So-
really that's
Yeah. So now I have millions of followers and billions of views on my shenanigans I do online.
You know what I love is that for you you have like this like, yeah, it just like had to happen the way you look, you know. It's like
It's like, oh no, it was normal. I'm from Key West. If you've been to Key West, you've been to
No, it's
Fantasy.
normal.
Yeah, it's normal. I thought it was like, okay, you can do whatever, be whatever, look however you want, and we don't judge.
Are you on TikTok?
I am.
of course.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Yeah.
You have to do it all. Social media is the way to become known.
Yes. So, what advice would you have for someone who's just starting out?
My advice would be is that because everybody does the trends, and I see those people who are doing the trends with the lip syncing, which it's all great if that's what you're into, and doing the little dances, but I see all of them plateau because everything's so picture perfect. Me, none of the stuff I do is picture perfect. I don't even know how to edit. So I just do whatever and be yourself, but also be creative. Like, because I do random stuff, like I'll go fruit picking, which I actually do.
Right.
I'll cook on there. Like, I made a key lime pie on TikTok and 375,000 people tuned in to watch. I play Boob the Builder because I did pass my GC exam for the state of Florida.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
I can.
Boob the Builder?
Yeah, instead of Bob, like the cartoon, I'm Boob. I have pink tools, pink tool belts, pink hard hats. So I just do.
Boob the Builder.
I love it. I love it.
She's
oh
a
my
community. She's
Boob
so
the
funny.
Builder.
With
You
this,
have a
Gotta follow.
podcast right here with them.
Yeah, I do, and the radio show. I had 1.3 million people listen to it, I think, on Monday, Freddie said.
Oh, that's
And
great.
who do you interview on your show? Just anybody or?
Some of my friends, like I've done Dr. Cracks. He has like 8 million followers on TikTok. I've done Chaz, my social media my son, and we always play off each other well. I've had Mike, he's won an Emmy. Oh, Jake Hager, who's a professional wrestler. Then I had Mark, who's does different businesses. They have axe throwing business in the Midwest.
And when is your show on?
Mondays, 8 to 8:30 at night.
is it live?
So-
Oh no, with my mouth, nope.
You gotta-
Or or some of my friends who I bring on know, like, learned you can't say TNA, because he said that. So,
So we have a couple more minutes. I want to ask you, what is your superpower?
I can light up my boobs, so I'm always lit.
You get what?
You have to repeat that for those who didn't hear it clearly.
God bless you. I can light up my boobs. Like, they light up.
How do they light up?
Oh,
Like
so
with
that was
electric,
real?
electric current?
I saw the picture you had posted.
Yeah,
Okay, how?
with lights. I just
Lights.
put them
It
in, just,
puts them in a strategic place.
and then it lights, so I'm always lit.
So when it gives a whole new meaning to headlights,
Oh yeah.
turn on the headlights.
Well, it's just, I just say, okay, I'm always lit in more than one ways.
Okay, so now we have reached the end of a
Oh
great
my
show.
gosh. It's done? We're done?
We are just
Oh
about
my
at the end.
gosh. Wow, that was fun. I
fun.
had so much fun with both of you today.
that was
Thank
great.
you.
Oh my
Thank you for this journey. Thank you both for and hold on, just to finish off, we have Gizmo
Gizmo's
here.
here.
We
Gizmo.
never introduced Gizmo. He's passed out, but
He's hungover from the Hard Rock last night.
can we get a little shot of
Yeah,
Gizmo
he-
for
he
you guys to
just-
see who
He
this
turned
guy,
into a gremlin.
you don't
There he
understand.
is.
Gizmo, and he's lit too.
lit
Yep.
He's her co-host. He's Tammy's co-host. What's the name of your show?
Tammy time.
Tammy Time with Gizmo. And look at him. Isn't he the most delicious little
so
thing
adorable.
He's going to be a rabbi tonight at a costume party.
Wow.
ever? And are you going to be something else?
Yeah. Probably a nun, I think.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah.
expecting a nun.
Or
I was
he
like,
got- Yeah. He can also be, he has the Pope's outfit. I've dressed him as
Oh
the
my
Pope before at the
God.
Trevi Fountain.
We have reached the end of the show. Thank you all.
Okay,
Thank you
there
so
you go.
much for being here on
Please
Center
subscribe
Stage.
to our YouTube channel. That's Center Stage FAM. And we'll
Because
see you next
Frank,
time.
Alicia, Michelle,
FAM,
fam.
Center
We
Stage
are
fam.
family here on Center Stage. I'm going to shut up.
We'll see you next on
We'll see
Center
you next
Stage.
time. Happy Halloween.
Thank you for watching Center Stage.